What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge, your daily sports betting show of record. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine. I, of course, am the coach. And we tell you all the time, we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. Yesterday on the morning show, not a good day for us. Admittedly so. However, Zack nailed the Bucks last night, winning the NBA championship. We also hit several plays on the afternoon show, Early Edge Live. So all in all, not a horrible day on the show. But as our leader, the maestro, always says, it's on to the next. We're on the eve of the 3M Open. So our golf-only episode will be in your feed this morning with Rick G. Our MMA episode, I know all of you wait for that, with Ian Parker. That will be taped on Thursday and in your feed on Friday. A big UFC fight night this Saturday, and we're here just for you. All right. As for today, let's bring in the stars of the show. You know the faces. Look who is right below me first. M Squared, good morning. I'm feeling some tennis from you today.
Yes, definitely going to have some tennis today. Thank goodness for tennis. I was betting that in the background yesterday, which eased of the NBA, but no sugarcoating there. Definitely my worst day of the NBA season. It's unfortunate reality of what happens when you make correlated plays. So when the game doesn't go the way you think it's going to, you're going to lose everything.
And that's the education part of what we try to tell everybody at home. When you make correlated plays, and what Mikey means is plays that all play off of each other, like Devin Booker points, Devin Booker par, all that kind of stuff. You either hit or you don't, and it happens. It happens. Zack, you hit the Bucks yet again. Good morning. Good on you, sir.
Good morning, Coach. That was simple rationale for that. I just thought they would close out the fourth quarter as they've done the whole series, and they were able to do it. Feel bad for CP3, feel bad for the Suns, as they were pretty much the better team for the most of those games in the series, but it's done and over with. We're going to finish up the summer with baseball and get into football.
Damn right. It's amazing. We only have like 5 weeks. We're right back into football, and I can't believe the schedule we're putting together for everybody at home. We'll release that in the next couple of weeks. Maestro, good morning, sir.
Good morning. All credit to Giannis going 17 out of 19 from the foul line. I mean, that to me right there is the difference in the game. That's way above his average, and he came through. What else can you say? Great performance by Giannis and the Bucks.
Yeah, I love Mike Breen. He goes, dare I say, in spectacular fashion tonight from the free throw line is Giannis. That was really, really cool. He's a good dude, and, man, one of the all-time great performances you'll ever see in a finals game or a finals closeout game. But let's get to today. Storylines that could affect the betting lines. And the only man that has one today coming off the NBA season coming to a close is the Maestro.
Well, just looking at the title odds for next year, you know, the Nets heavy favorites, really, plus 225, and then going down the list, the Lakers 4-1, the Bucks 9-1, Warriors 10-1, Suns and Jazz 15-1, and I just wanted to come down to the 76ers. I finally got to them at 18-1. I think if they get Damian Lillard, there's some value there. That's, my early look at next year's title odds.
Yeah, it's almost one of those things where you want to sprinkle a little bit, just like if you were betting on Tampa before Tom Brady went there, just guessing. And if your guess hits, boy, that'd be a nice sweat all season if Damian Lillard was wearing that 76ers uniform. All right, let's get into our board today. And we're going to start with SportsLine. And if you're not following us at SportsLine by now, you know how great of a brand it is, but I'm going to do you a solid today. Use that promo code EDGE. And then we're going to give you 30 days for free. You can try it out on your own. All the cappers, all the analysis, everything for free. Use that promo code EDGE and get started. Now, 2 plays from the site today, both in baseball. From Matt Severance, we're going to go to Brewers, minus 160 over the Royals. Now, the juice is a little bit high, but this is a lopsided pitching matchup. Brad Keller from the Royals, he's not very good on the road. Teams hit .313 off of him when he's away from Kauffman Stadium. Then, on the other side, you got Eric Lauer. He's been really good as of late. Day games, 2-0, 1.86 ERA. We're on the Brewers. Then, we're going to go late start tonight, courtesy Jay Smooth. Dodgers, Giants, over 8. Last night, it hit very, very easily. We believe it's going to hit again tonight. So, we're on the Dodgers, Giants, over 8, 10-10 Eastern first pitch. All right, it is Bounce Back Wednesday, which means we need just a little bit of extra energy, a little bit extra something. M Squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, let's start today with some tennis. We're going to head to Croatia for the Croatian Open here. We're going to take Carlos Taberner versus Stefano Travaglia, plus 165. We're taking Taberner to in straight sets here, 2-0. He is the better player. He's basically a clay court specialist. All 15 of his junior titles came on this surface of clay. He's only 23 years old here in this matchup. On the other side, Travaglia is really he's past his prime in his career, starting to be on the way down. This number is inflated because he was able to pick up a round 1 win over Munar. It was really kind of unexpected that he won that one. We've seen a lot recently in some of these tournaments where a guy picks up that win, the betting market overreacts by 30 to 40 cents, and he just gets absolutely crushed in the next matchup. That's what we think is going to happen here. If you're not comfortable with the straight sets and you want to lay the juice on the minus 150, I think it's fine. The stronger play, though, is going to be the plus 165 on this one being over after 2 sets. And then my second play, going to Mexico, Alex Bolt, Emilio Gomez. We're taking the over 2.5 sets here, plus 135. Gomez has made 2 finals this year, and they have both come on hard surfaces, just like they're going to see here in Mexico. Meanwhile, Bolt, he really struggled in that first round matchup. He was bageled in the first set, lost 6-0, came back and won 6-3, 6-2 in the 2 remaining sets. But this is a nice little battle here. I think this one easily goes to the 3rd set. I love the payout here at plus 135.
M Squared, so many people asked me last year, they said, can you really do a sports betting show 365 days a year? What are you going to do on July 21st when there's nothing going on? You know what I told them? We've got the Los Cabos open, and M Squared's got us covered, and that's what we have today. Don't ask me ever again. Don't ask me ever again. We can do 365. All right. I'm going to throw in 2 plays into the little mix today because I found a couple of plays at the 3M Open that I absolutely love. I know Ricky Fowler's getting better. I know he's playing a little bit better, but he still has not found his game yet. On the other side, Hank Lebioda, and it's Lebioda, not Lebioda. Trust me on that. He has been trending in the right direction. He's probably the best left-handed golfer in the world right now playing. Only minus 118 over Ricky Fowler for a tournament matchup. Lock that in. Then our second play, Cameron Tringali. He has been fantastic under the radar. He's not a very loud player. He's not somebody that says me. But, man, this kid is good. Well, he's not really even a kid anymore. We're going to take him over Matthew Wolff. Wolff was the champion here 2 years ago in the very first playing of the 3M Open. His game is all over the place. He took 2 months off to find his mental headspace, came back, played pretty good at the U.S. Open, but then he withdrew for no reason, no explanation from the Open Championship. So we really don't know what's going on with him. So this is as much a fade of Matthew Wolff as it is backing Cameron Tringali. But take Hank Lebioda and Cameron Tringali and lock them in. All right, Zach, you've been really good for us lately. And today I have a really good feeling too. What do you have for us?
All right, Coach, a couple of home teams in baseball, starting with the Chicago White Sox, minus 135 against the Twins. I just look at their dominance this year against the Twins. 15 games this year. They've got a 12-3 record. And we've heard Mike mention Dylan Cease so much better at home this year versus on the road. 6.0 ERA on the road and a little bit over 2 at home. And that's played out against the Twins this year. Had that one bad start a few games ago against the Twins. And the White Sox have won both of his home starts. And to back him up, you have to love the run support. Those 15 games against the Twins, the White Sox have averaged 7 runs. So I'll take the White Sox minus 135. And then the Dodgers on the run line, plus 120 against the Giants. They had an incredible walk-off win last night, which they actually won on the run line, 8-6. I love their to back them up at home, 31-15 at home. And I think you look at Urias, they've won his last 4 starts, the last 3 on the run line. Let's take that as a plus underdog with the Dodgers.
Oh, and we're going to make that our chief dog of the day. The Dodgers on the run line tonight, 10:10 Eastern time. Great to have Chief back. He's been kind of taking a little hiatus during the summer. He's just like a kid. But trust me, he'll be back every single day of the year for football season when we're going to be locked and loaded. Speaking of locked and loaded, this man never takes a day off. Maestro, the floor is yours.
All right, Coach. A little frustrated with yesterday 1-2 on the pitching props when Aaron Nola seemingly had about 7 Yankees 0-2 and couldn't finish them off. But on to today, Michael Wacha over 4.5 Ks. It's an early start against the Orioles, who have been striking out a ton, 30% the last 3 days. Wacha's gone over it in 4 straight starts. His last 2 home starts, 6 Ks, 7 Ks. I think they'll let him throw about 90 pitches. We also have the right ump, so I'm going to go over 4.5 at minus 110.
Yeah, and a quick reminder, there are several noon Eastern starts today if you're playing games off of SportsLine because, of course, the simulations simulate every single game on the board. Make sure you look at the start times because they're kind of spread out. It's kind of a fun betting day because you can start at noon and then there's a game all the way late tonight, Dodgers and Giants at 10:10 Eastern time, so you can spread out your plays, which is always kind of fun. All right, you're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, and it looks absolutely glorious. All right, M Squared, couple of tennis plays this morning from the Croatia Open. Taberner and Travaglia, and I knew I was going to mess that up. Plus 165 straight sets. Also, Mikey says that if you feel more comfortable laying the juice just for the straight win, that will be fine too. Then Alex Bolt and Gomez, we're going to go over 2.5 sets. What that means is it has to go at least to 3 sets. Each player has to win 1 set in the Los Cabos Open. Then in the 3M Open, I'm giving you Hank Lebiota over Ricky Fowler and Cameron Tringali over Matthew Wolff. Then Zack Attack. He's on the White Sox over the Twins, 8:10 Eastern first pitch. And the Dodgers-Giants, Dodgers on the run line, plus money, our Chiefs dog of the day. And then the Maestro, 1 prop so far. Follow him on social media. He always releases more when they come out. Kind of see the lay of the land. Michael Wacha over 4.5 Ks. Early start, 12:10 Eastern. Don't get shut out. Then the gym today. And oh my goodness, we got pressure. We've got pressure today because our guy Greg is picking the gym. He is 1-0 in his career, and he feels pressure to go 2-0, but we believe in him. Plus 513. We're going to put together the White Sox money line, the Brewers money line, and the Reds money line. Put those 3 things together. Oh, it's going to feel glorious when it cashes at plus 513. It's a full day. It's Bounce Back Wednesday on the show. You know we're ready, we're locked and loaded, and we're focused. So there's only one thing left to say. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For M Squared, for Zack Attack, for the Maestro, and for Greg, do not call me Gary, our producer. I am the coach. Remember, this is the only place for your golf episode in your feed this morning. Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.